So, you want to date an Aquarius. First question is, of course, why? I'm sure you have your reasons. The next question you got to ask yourself is how to approach. What are the do's and don'ts when trying to date a water bearer? The first do is you definitely have to cultivate your own personal weirdness. With a lot of people, when you're trying to date them, you try to, push down those parts of yourself that are weird, that don't quite fit into any boxes. But with Aquarius, you actually want to lead with that. So if you think you're a Pleiadian starseed from Alicon 1 or something, lead with that. That is an important thing for the Aquarius to know, and that will intrigue them. The second do is definitely give them space and freedom. Now, Aquarius hates to feel confined. They hate to feel trapped. They want the freedom to be able to do and say what they want to do. So the more restrictive you are, either mentally or emotionally to an Aquarius, the more that they are going to pull away. So it's important to give them, a little bit of rope. Hope they don't hang themselves. The third important thing to do is keep cultivating the friendship. The way that Aquarians deal with the world is generally in a friendly manner. They love to have conversations. They love to connect with people. They love to share their ideas. So a key thing is to build the basis of the friendship along with, setting those lures for the relationship. They're often a little bit sketchy about relationships, so you gotta pull them in slowly, especially if you want it to last. Now we have to get into the don'ts. One of the things that you definitely don't want to do with an Aquarius is criticize their far out ideas. They're gonna have a lot of ideas that don't make a lot of sense to you, and that's okay. You don't have to understand them. The main thing that you have to remember is you can't just criticize or scoff at these crazy ideas. Because if you do, that's going to push Aquarius away. Another key thing with Aquarius is you don't want to approach too horny, I mean, it might work for a little bit, but if you're looking for like a longer term relationship with Aquarius, you really have to meet them here first, mind level first, especially if you want a longer term relationship. Well, they might be down for short hookups. If you approach that way, they're not going to be down for the long term. And if that's what you're looking for, it's important to work on their mind, work on the conversation first before you start really pushing the body. The third don't is don't try to change them. Aquarius is fixed. They kind of know who they are, I guess, and they don't appreciate people telling them how to be. In fact, the quickest way to scare off an Aquarius is to exhibit a lot of controlling, restrictive behavior on them. So don't do it. And there you have it. That's the instructional video on do's and don'ts when you're trying to attract an Aquarius. Let me know what you think in the comments.